up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to this edition of R-Cade?
Wow, that was
No.
the worst intro.
I have no idea what these guys are doing on the other side, but they're laughing about everything, and they're killing me.
My dog is eating
Anyway,
my hand.
If you all don't know what R-Cade is your weekly video game news and reviews. I am one of your hosts, Adam. We've got Sam L. Davis, Dubs, and Raji. What is going on, guys?
Sam and his Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yes.
I should have got
And
this in rainbow.
Sam crossed the border today to
I
do the
did.
show. So, anyways, so if you don't know the setup of the show, guys, here's what we do: is we do a little bit of video game trailers in the very beginning. We do 2 stories apiece, and we talk about games that we've been playing for this week. So this week's been pretty interesting. We actually signed up for GameFly,
Which we'll talk about at the end.
Yes, we'll definitely talk about it. If you're interested in GameFly, stay tuned to the end of the show. We'll tell you how to do
We
it.
have a very cool offer.
We have a
for
free,
you.
cool offer. So, anyway, going over to the, everybody else, how y'all been? Good?
My
Good.
dog ate my hand just now.
Us?
I also found a way to cut an Ethernet cable in half by slamming it in a door,
Yeah.
which was not so good.
I don't know how the hell you did that.
I don't either.
So, Dubs, what have you been up to this week?
Working and being sick and feeling peachy all in one swoop.
You all got, like, tons of snow, right?
Yes, I have like over 3 foot snow in front of my house right now. I still have my Christmas lights up. Because the snow has been, the snow is still covering the freaking lights, and I'm like, you know what? Next week I'm gonna do it, but then like snow comes down, I'm like, oh fuck.
He's like, you know what? Fuck these Christmas lights. We're keeping them until next Christmas.
Fuck Christmas!
Also, we got Raji. Raji, what have you been up to?
Lost.
Lost. Are you lost about what you need to
Yeah.
do, or the show lost?
The show lost.
How many seasons are you in?
I'm on the first one, fool.
Man,
Hurry up!
Man,
God, you
I
suck at
can't,
watching
I'm-
Lost.
man,
I'm not gonna. I'm writing stuff down, sir.
you are pitiful,
Why are
sir.
you writing stuff down?
You know how many I've watched?
Because
4 episodes.
There's this awesome website called Lostopedia that you can get on that means you don't have to write things down
That's right.
since the show's already over. Now,
I don't care.
Dubs wrote things down because there was no Lostopedia when he was watching.
Dubs was Lostopedia.
Yeah, Dubs was making a Lostopedia.
Maybe I was the creator.
I think you were.
No.
So,
I'd be rich.
oh man, I'd love to be rich off that show.
I'd whip my hair back and forth.
I would too. And speaking of whipping our hair back and forth, the man that does the pull up the pants dance, it is L. Davis. What have you been up to this week?
LWP.
My head hurts.
Wow.
Oh.
Any so Davis, you've had your PC now for how long?
It's been almost a month.
And are you converted over to being a PC gamer now instead of a console gamer?
As soon as I upgrade this thing a little bit more. But I haven't touched my PS. Like,
You should go to Best Buy.
if before, like, I played my PS3, like, if that was 100% of me playing, I'm probably like 25 now. Like,
Oh,
I
really?
play it. I never play it.
Oh, that's
I guess part of that is because it's on my dad's TV, and I can't really get on it as much. But
well, and also you would also have to say that you've been playing a lot of this game called Minecraft lately.
Who has?
yeah, I'm back on it. I played it like a month straight, and then I'm like, okay, it's starting to get boring. But
Now these new servers and shit that we're getting.
Well, every now and then you have to take a break, or else you just start seeing blocks in everyday life. So.
Yeah. I was randomly.
yeah, we'll see on my story.
So, alright, well, going over to the first trailer of the night, which is going to be a little bit of Cities in Motion. Now,
I
this,
don't know what this
this
is.
is a PC game.
Okay, we're starting off good.
Yeah, it's a PC game,
Good.
but the question is it actually going to be good? So there's actually kind of a little bit of an interview into this, telling what Cities in Motion are.
Oh, it's one of those.
Cities that
Move.
So, I said R. Apparently I'm gangstering it up.
What
So,
they are?
What they is. Alright.
So Cities in Motion is a game about public transportation. It's made for PC platform. And what we have in the game is the player building an efficient network to transport the citizens of either Vienna, Helsinki, Amsterdam or Berlin. The timeline is 100
Amsterdam,
years, so
everybody's
you will
all
be
fucked
having
up.
technological advances along the way. And also the cities grow and change.
Yeah,
So you have
fill
this
the buses
challenge
with weed to get 'em
of
on
meeting the
there.
needs of the citizens. We have different types of scenarios. You'll be set in a certain time period in a certain city, given different amount of tasks. So the time to play through one scenario may differ. It's from just like half an hour to several hours, depending on the scenario. We have 5 different types of transportation. We have buses, trams, metro system, helicopters and water buses. And for these different types we have over 30 different kind of vehicles at your disposal. All the scenarios can be replayed. So basically if you want to better your profitability or reputation in one of these scenarios, or just, you know, do it for fun, you certainly may do so. So Cities in Motion is so much more than just building the tracks. You have to actually manage your fleet. You're going to have to think business-wise. Where do you want to build those, where people actually want to use your transportation? And of course the ticket prices must be suitable for different social groups, for certain vehicle types, and you can of course, you know, attract people by advertising. Advertising in different platforms affects different social groups. So if you want to target the students, for example, you may want to get ads on internet. The sandbox mode is a free to play, so you can choose any of these cities we have in the game. You can choose a starting year from 1920 all the way spanning over 100 years. And you will be given tasks randomly, like in the scenarios, but basically what you can do there is build your own kind transportation empire to this city. Cities in Motion has a map editor, so you can basically use the same tools we have at our disposal while we're doing the level design. If you want, you can actually share these maps that you create with the map editor with your friends. That's an option. Cities in Motion will be released 25th of February this year.
Can I get a hot chick to work on this game?
Alright. First thing right off the bat.
SimCity.
Transportation Tycoon.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
But you know,
the map editing looks badass.
well, you know, it's sad. This is my kind of game because it looks like one of those like hardcore like economic simulators.
Reminds me of Cities XL.
It's like this game I've been playing, the Settler 7, which is like hardcore economic simulation, and like it's so much fun to me, but I can see how other people wouldn't enjoy it.
I got City XL, and I haven't got to play it yet.
It's really fun.
I haven't got to play it yet. But,
It looks like SimCity minus everything that's good about SimCity.
No,
Yeah.
it's SimCity
Oh.
only realistic instead of like.
no, I'm talking about this.
Oh.
Or are you talking about, what are you talking about, Davis?
This.
Oh,
The
okay.
game.
I thought you were talking about Cities XL. I'm like, no. Cities XL is like SimCity on freaking meth and crack.
Oh, meth and crack.
No, what it really reminds me of is like the roller coaster tycoon. Roller coaster tycoon, where you set the prices of the buses and trains and stuff, and while in roller coaster tycoon you set the prices of like the concession stands and the ride itself. But as far as the fun factor thing, you would have to be really, really hardcore into this and actually like it.
Yeah.
Me, I'd be like, really? Let me try to create traffic where they like go into each other. Maybe that'd be cool.
That was,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it resorts to in Roller Coaster Tycoon. Let's see how extravagant of a crash we can make, and then see how many people
That's
can
me.
die.
I want to launch people off.
Yeah,
the
I make the giant ass roller coaster with like the hill that's this tall and the propellers at the bottom, and then like
shoot them off.
now first you have to let people go on a couple times, so they're like, "What the fun run?" They come back, they get on, you just delete the whole track after the hill stroke.
Just make it so it's a straight track, and then you make it like you give out free balloons, so it's full of people with balloons, and then you just make a track that just goes straight down and runs straight into him.
Another thing that would be good is you make a straight track that goes right into the lake. So it's like, like that is just silence.
Is really transportation that fucking interesting though that you would want to play something like this?
I would play this if it was $5.
I would play this as like $2.
Like if this is a $5 game, I'll play it.
$2.
Yeah, I'd play it for $5.
Not two.
I'd steal it.
Naughty, naughty.
I'd buy $5 maybe.
From a young child.
That's who I'd steal from.
No, I don't think a young. No, you know what? Like pisses me off. Like she's talking about it in the trailer, and she's trying to make it like sound like it's revolutionary, like it's never been done before.
Yeah, and I'm like, I've seen this shit in SimCity.
I think they couldn't have picked a worse person to talk about their game. Because like all she does is like, you can make cars and the trains and the automobiles and the trains
and I'm better born. I just keep the same monotone.
I'm really fucking ugly. I don't have tats. So
tats.
There's really no reason for you to be looking.
For a minute, I thought you got this this video from 1999 and stuff.
Yeah, that's just definitely a big non-seller for me at all.
You could tell nobody cared about it because they look like they were in the hallway of like a like here's our monitor of our boring game. While you're going to the bathroom, take a look at this game.
Why are you going to take a shit? Look at something that looks like shit.
What it is?
It's like it's just interesting enough where you're not bored, but like not like it's not too interesting where you're distracted from your shit. You're just like, it's that perfect median of shit.
Literally.
Maybe it's one of those games that are going to be played in like the bathroom and stuff.
Yeah.
That they're
It's like
installing
Angry
into
Birds,
public
but only-
bathrooms.
And it would be called Angry Turds.
Angry Turds. Okay, we made the game.
When you have to sling shit. You have to sling shit into a toilet.
No, not a toilet. You sling shit on the foreign diplomats, and you have to hit them so that they think.
And you get minus points if your turd lands in a urinal on the side.
If your turd,
and if you do a bank shot, you get back your point.
You must hit George W. Bush with your turd. If you miss, you hit Obama and get the minus points.
Well, there was a story, I don't know what podcast I heard it from. Well, basically, when you go into urinals and stuff, like how fast you can pee, the game that is in front of you on the screen and on the urinal,
yes,
like shows how fast you go. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool.
I want to play that.
Dude,
let's
come
race.
in here. Come in here. Look at this. I took an epic piss right here.
Here's another one I like. Does anyone else feel more entertained by a urinal when it has the little target at the bottom of it with the scores? I'm like, well, come back, look at a bullseye.
I don't like using urinals, I'll be honest. Urinals piss me off. Because why?
Piss.
Like, yeah, literally. Because you're pissing in there, and if you, like me, if I'm at a bar and I wait the last minute to go piss, I'm going to have, like, the epic splash piss. So, hell no.
So you're the tinkler.
Dude, no, not here at the house.
we have a serious issue here.
Yes, we have
at
a
the Riot
ghost.
household.
We have a ghost that pisses on the toilet seat.
Yeah, it's the tinkler, and it comes and it pees on the toilet
So
seat.
one day, I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. Whoever this is,
You tape the seat
I'm gonna
up.
tape the fucking toilet seat. Like the top, you lift up, I taped it all together. The whole fucking
And of
thing.
course, it affects me, one of the ones who's not the tinkler, and I'm ready there. I'm about to I'm about to shit my pants. I go in there, the seat's on tinkler, and